It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cleveland Indians. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the sixth spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Mike Leake gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Mike Leake, former first-round draft pick out of Arizona State University, sinker ball pitcher. He needs to live down in the zone. Mike Leake is real easy to watch early on. If you think he's going to throw well, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. Three-pitch guy, fastball, sinking action, curveball, and a straight changeup. But he lives and dies with the two-seam sinker. He needs to get ground balls. If the ball's hit in the air, it's usually not a good sign for Mike Leake.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
In now is Adam Eaton, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And underway from the desert as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken here for ball one.
First pitch, 107.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball four. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In now, Michael Lee, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one, trying to get him started again following the double play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box, Phil Landrum, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with Show Track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Lee stands at second with two gone. Two balls and a strike to count. Count even at 2-2. Pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. It's a good first inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and two gone. First pitch on its way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The set and the 1-0, and he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. One and one. Here it is. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's the 2-1. A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Standing in now, Darrell Williams. Popped him up. Noseworthy moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Diamondbacks erupt for 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Chase Field. It's now 3-0 Arizona. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Yovani Gallardo is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Yovani Gallardo has been around for a long time. Came up with the Milwaukee Brewers. Not the overpowering pitcher he was early in his career. He's 88 to 91 miles an hour. Good curveball, good slider, will throw in occasional changeup. He's a power pitcher no longer. He needs to hit the corners, especially with his fastball.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Striding in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Eduardo Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. The 0-1 on its way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Ready on 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get
The
on
left
base
fielder,
and take advantage of
Michael
the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Michael Brantley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Kyle. 2 gone.
Batting third, the catcher, Bart Noseworthy.
In now for Cleveland, Bart Noseworthy. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Gallardo into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Noseworthy is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. And he lays off for ball 1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Ready now for the Diamondbacks.
Leading off
Harvey
for Arizona,
Kyle. He'll get to take
the
his
left
first
fielder.
cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he misses again, 2-0. Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-0 pitch on its way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Ozuna is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Chase Headley. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. 3-2 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 count. Here it comes. In the air out toward right field. Moving under it, White makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 3-0. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Mark Merrill. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Smoke toward third. There to take it is Headley on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Roberto Nolan.
At the plate, Roberto Nolan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail in this one 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton.
Number 1, Adam Eaton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Nolan will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8
right
pitch
fielder,
at bat
number 8.
finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
And he takes ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base. First game in the majors, and he's making his presence felt with his 2nd hit in as many at-bats. Impressive stuff.
Matty, what this guy's doing is unbelievable right here. The ability to slow the game down, his first big league start, and to be able to have 2 knocks this early in his career, that is huge.
Stepping in now, Phil Landrum. Right side, but it's well foul. From the stretch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and 4-speed something the other way.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Rendon, the runner at third. Lee is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. Popped straight up. Ramirez ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Up next for Arizona, Mitch Moreland. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open. 1
ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now at the plate, Thomas White, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Gallardo back to work as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. White, a native of the state of Delaware. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A bouncer to the left side. There to take it is Headley. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now batting, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Shortstop, number 83.
Stepping up now, Fisher Asuncion. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Gallardo sets his sights. Here it is on 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Eduardo Nunez would be next. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Heading out toward shallow right. Lee giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Indians leave one. Still down 3-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the D-backs offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good stuff,
your
Heidi.
attention,
Thanks.
please.
Corey Kluber will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Corey Kluber.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darrell Williams, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you took your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Harvey Kyle, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
In now, Chase Headley. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0. Kluber has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Wei-Yin Chen, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 16, Wei-Yin Chen.
striding in for the
Leading
Indians,
up for the
Michael
Indians,
Brantley. Flied out in
the
his
left
first
fielder,
at-bat, so make him
Michael
0 for 1 so far.
Brantley.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in, Bart Noseworthy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Brantley gets his lead at first, nobody out. On he pops it up. But this will land untouched. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself. And turn 2, pretty smooth.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Mark Merrill. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First delivery to him on the way. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. The 2-2. Popped up. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians fail to score. They trail here 4-0.
Your
Luis
attention, please.
Ortega will take
Now
the ball
pitching
now
for
as the new
Indians.
pitcher.
Number 2, Luis Ortega.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go
Leading off
Adam
for the
Eaton.
The center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. The 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Popped up, and there's your first out of the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
So the base is empty here with one away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
0-1 pitch on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks.
A bouncer up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Long throw to 3rd, and he's safe.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start at this.
Standing in now, Phil Landrum, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's a base hit on the line. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Into the box now, Darrell Williams, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. Lee on second. Moreland on at first with 2 down. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right
Now
there. He
back.
threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
In now, Harvey Kyle in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. D-backs out in front, 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Now pitching for
Thank you,
Arizona.
Heidi. Rod
Number
Bond
9.
enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Bond.
Settling in now,
Leading
Marcell
off for the
Ozuna.
Indians,
He's 0 for 1
the
thus
center
far.
fielder.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So coming to the plate, Thomas White. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Dave Owen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready for another shot now. Chase Headley. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Ready once again, Andrelton Simmons. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Headley on at first, nobody out. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adam Eaton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Popped him up. Asuncion is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Ready now, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
I completely understand what wanting to be careful with this guy at the plate. He can hurt you in a variety of different ways. But 2 great takes right here. Now you find yourself in a big-time hole. I want to see if he's just going to walk him, pitch around him, or come get him some right here.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Up onto the balcony and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
Into the box, Phil Landrum. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Three runs already home here. Soft liner towards first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. But the Diamondbacks erupt for 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the D-backs 9 and the Indians nothing. Daniel Hudson will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring.
Daniel Hudson.
In now, Jose Ramirez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Here's the 0-2. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball one. And 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded by Rendon. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, number 83.
Digging in, Fisher Asuncion. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kyle is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. One and one. Two out, nobody on.
Ball
2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Oh man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 9-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Andres Carrillo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Andres Carrillo.
Steven Kessler is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Kessler.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. White is after it. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 33, Harvey.
Now in the box, Harvey Kyle. First delivery to him on the way.
In there, no balls and a strike. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. He'll try it again. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. One out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Ramirez to his left. He's there, and there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7, Chase Headley.
Stepping into the box, Chase Headley. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So striding in, Andrelton Simmons. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled away. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. One left for Arizona, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Fred Ortiz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Fred Ortiz.
Oliver Jones is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Oliver Jones.
Damon Phelps is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball
2-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bart Noseworthy will be next. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Bart Noseworthy.
Cameron Maben will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Cameron Maben.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Maben, the former Ranger, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Turned on down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. Lee on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Merrill.
Daniel Descalzo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
33, Daniel Descalzo.
Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there goes the combined no-hitter. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Descalzo is off at first with 2 away. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Phil Thomas will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Phil Thomas.
And that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he falls behind 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Thomas, the former Yankee, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. William Francisco will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 37.
Trevor Bauer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 47, Trevor Bauer.
Devin Mesoraco is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Dan Maxwell is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Chauncey Meyer is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Richie Schroeder is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Richie Schroeder.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. Left side, but well foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is up with it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 6. Second base.
Time now for our starter
Anthony
comparison. And that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Benji Naquin is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Benji Naquin.
Bo Ladd will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
36. Bo Ladd.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bauer, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Anthony Dennison will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. A ball and no strikes.
Zero.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ladd at second with 2 down. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Richie Schroeder will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Defensively for the D-backs. Now playing center field.
Brady Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks. Number 43, Brady Diaz.
David Figueroa is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Figueroa.
Josh Reddick is into the ballgame as well as he takes over out in right.
Reddick.
Digging in, Thomas White.
For the Indians,
it doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now back, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Clears this one over toward first. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Now batting, number 83.
Coming to the plate now, Fisher Asuncion comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kyle has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 9-0. Diego Gomez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Gomez.
Harvey Jean will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Zero.
1-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Oliver Jones. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Gomez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was an 8th round selection back in 2017.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
One out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The left fielder, number 33, Harvey Kyle.
Digging in now, Harvey Kyle. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
The third baseman, number 7, Chase Headley.
Into the box, Chase Headley. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So striding forward now, Andrelton Simmons, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Headley stands at second with two gone. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball three.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And he takes ball four, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 10.
Pablo Ramirez will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 25, Pablo Ramirez.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Two down, runners at first and second. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Swing and a ball hit high in the air to right center, carrying well, and look out in the pool area. It's a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field as this lead got even wider.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
William Little enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
William Little. Up next for the Diamondbacks, the second baseman.
Into the box now, David Figueroa fouled off. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. D-backs lead it 13-0.
Your attention,
Pablo
please.
Ramirez will
Now
stay in the
playing
ballgame as he takes over in
Number
center.
25, Pablo
Number
Ramirez.
30 is on, and he'll take
Now
over on the mound in relief.
Number 30.
Carmen
Now at first
Alfonso
base, number
is into the
22,
game as well, as
Carmen
he's the new first baseman.
Alfonso. His
Derek
hitting for the
Trejo
Indians.
will get up off the bench
Number
to lead
11,
off the home half of the
Derek
9th, and they've certainly got their
Trejo.
work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him?
Number 30.
No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In now, Chauncey Meyer. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Oh and 1, here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 pitch. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. No one out with a runner at second. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for
The
almost
catcher,
everyone, the
number
adjustment
39.
to hitting big league pitching
Devin.
is a big one. Some guys have
Benzo
success when they
Rocco.
first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. First offering on its way. Chopper foul. Trejo, the runner at second with one away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. Third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Alfonso Chavez will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Hit out toward second. Reined in. Simmons on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
13-0, the convincing final score. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yovani Gallardo is credited with the win. Mike Leake worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The winning pitcher is Yovani Gallardo. The loss goes to Mike Leake. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.